Why am I singing Christmas songs? I literally don't know why. Okay, we're gonna play Justin Bieber's album because I've been wanting to play it for the stream. I actually thought about it before streaming. We're gonna play Justin Bieber's album. Which one was it? Journals? We're gonna play Journals because this is one of his best albums.
3 ways Google's Notebook LM helps
I don't want to
First, it stores all my study materials in one place.
Miami for like a couple hours, but what should I wear in Miami? If we go to Miami. Thank you, everyone. I keep messing with my crazy hair. I honestly think it needs to be brushed.
Why don't you own an apartment building?
Because it's
Seriously,
kind of
why don't
crazy.
you own these big apartment buildings? And I get it. You might be thinking right now, well, Tyler, my word.
I also think white looks really good, like when you have some type of tan going on. White kind of makes your tan pop. White and black are just basic colors, but they go with so much. So like this shirt, you know, I could wear with like any type of colored pants because it's just a solid
Save 20 to 60% off other retailers.
So like some of these solid colors like white and black, they can essentially go with anything
Let me
else.
guess. You're thinking about
versus getting like a hot pink top. Like the hot pink top doesn't match with a lot of other types of colors. In my closet, I have a lot of black, I have a lot of white, I have quite a bit of blue. I like to wear blue to like bring out my eyes. I have blue eyes. So I try to wear a lot of blue to kind of bring out my eyes. I feel like taking off my Uggs. I'm taking them off. These are my Uggies that I was wearing. I really do like my Uggs, but... Your eyes are amazing. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I have blue eyes from my grandpa. He has blue eyes, and then his dad, so my great grandpa, actually had blue eyes. Okay, why do I like the ponytail? What do you guys think? Ponytail? I don't know, I keep playing with my hair, so I'm like, I need to put it away. It's getting long. Genetics from my grandpa. So, currently, like, who is alive in my family, the only person I see blue eyes from is my papa. So, I always say, like, I got my blue eyes from my papa because he's the current family member that actually has blue eyes in my family. But my grandma did say, my other grandma, that there's also, her ancestors had blue eyes. So I think it's just a mix of all of it. But a lot of people in my family actually have green eyes. And I'm a sucker for green eyes. I am a sucker for green eyes. I don't know what it is about green eyes, but I love green eyes. I love green eyes. Eyes powerful, huh? I guess. I don't know what you mean by that. I never really thought about eyes being that way. Also, too, there's something about blue eyes. There was this big trend going on TikTok for the longest time, and it was talking about, like, people looking at other people with blue eyes. And I can, like, look at photos at my eyes or, like, videos or whatever, but it's not really the same as somebody else looking at me sees my eyes. You know? Thank you. It looks in your soul. I guess. I don't know. I never really thought of it like that. I never really thought about it like that, to be honest. They do say, like, the eyes are the window to the soul, so I do see what you're saying. But I do enjoy having blue eyes. I think they're pretty. I think a lot of people enjoy blue eyes. I think blue eyes look really nice. I've only dated, let me see. I think I've only dated one guy with blue eyes, but he had like darker blue eyes. Not like very light blue eyes. He had darker blue eyes. My second ever boyfriend had like blue eyes. I'm pretty sure they were blue, not green. But they were like a dark blue. It's like darker blue, like when the sun hits dark blue eyes, like you can see the color, but it's just not as vibrant. A lot of like lighter blue eyes are very vibrant. What are some of my hobbies? Ooh, I really like being with family and friends. I really enjoy eating good foods. I enjoy the hustle. I like working. I enjoy going to the beach. I enjoy going to the gym. I enjoy working on my health. By that, what I mean is like figuring out what is the best for my body and kind of eliminating things that are not good for my body. I know, it is very blonde. It's so blonde. I was just saying that. It's so blonde. It's super blonde. And you know how I got my hair this blonde? The beach and sunnin. That's how I got my hair this blonde. You want to be my fourth boyfriend? What? Some of y'all are funny. It is 1:17 in the morning here. That's what time it is here in Florida. He said, I want to be your fourth boyfriend. I've had 4 boyfriends before already. So you'd be my 5th boyfriend. I don't know, should I count high school? If we're not counting high school, I'll say 2. Oh, that's sweet, Toddy. Why am I getting sad? I'm not sad. Do I seem sad? I'm not sad. I'm really not sad. I'm feeling good. Pass the reposado. Not at all. No, I feel good. My favorite kind of music. Oh, excuse me, I had to yawn. I kind of make really goofy faces when I yawn. My favorite music, I like all kinds of genres of music. I like rock and roll, I like hip hop, I like pop. I like a little bit of heavy metal, like some Marilyn Manson. It just kind of depends how I'm feeling, you know? I feel like that there's different music for any kind of vibe that you're going for. Oh my gosh, Toddy. Toddy says, how do I become your husband? Toddy. That's pretty crazy. Thank you, Aik. It's very nice. I'm looking at some gym shorts right now. Those are cute gin shorts. Very cute. Okay, okay. Okay. Uh-oh. If you look in your way, then he is not. I like that one. I'm literally looking at gym shorts right now. Mickey, thank you. I look so handsome like that. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to any moms out there. Somebody like was trying to tell me Happy Mother's Day. I'm like, no, I'm not a mom. I'm not a mom. I am not a mom at the moment. I hope to not be a mom for quite a while. I have not found my future husband yet. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe I have. I don't know. I do like somebody, but I've not found my future husband, I don't think, yet. I don't know. Do you all ever think of that? Like, if you haven't found the one, like, have I met the person I'm gonna marry? Have I not? I always wonder that. Like, I'm always so curious. It's good to be curious, though. Happy Sunday to you as well. Happy Mother's Day. I'm so Rapunzel. Thank you. Curiosity kills the cat. I like that, Nick. You're very wise. Thank you, Julian. Vanquisher said, future mommy. Oh my gosh. More like Elsa. I give that Elsa energy. I want you guys to know that I've been streaming for half a decade. It didn't start on TikTok, but I've been streaming for half a decade. That's a while. You cannot tell me that that is not a while, because that's a while. Half a decade. Nice eyes, Zuka. Thank you. I thought you were about to say the quote from Scarface. The eyes, Chico, they never lie. That's what I thought you were about to say. I don't know why. That's just what I thought. Do a Q&A. Okay, we can do a Q&A. I will say I can't answer every comment because some comments are very out of pocket and they're not things that I can talk about on TikTok Live. So, ask me a question, I will deliver if I can answer on here. If not, I will not say anything. Why did I leave Kansas? Ooh. So when I was 19, I traveled to Florida to kind of check out Florida. I wasn't set on moving here. It just kind of was like an adventure. And then it led into like falling in love with what Florida is and what Florida is about. And I said, you know what, I want to live here, and I made it happen. I was very curious of what like Florida had to offer and what Florida was like. So I didn't intentionally plan on moving here when I first came here, But after I was here for a while, I was like, okay, I see why people love Florida. I see what the Florida life is all about. And seeing that at 19 really did kind of open my eyes and show me that there's so much out there, especially in like America. There's so much to see and do and explore. And I felt like so isolated in Kansas. I just felt like there wasn't much for me to do or expand with. So I said, you know what, I'm going to get out of Kansas and I'm going to move somewhere where I feel more, I guess, happy. It is the Sunshine State. Thank you, Ryan. I'm gonna go get my blanket. Give me a second. Oh my gosh. I bent over and like, I have tile and I almost slipped on it. I got my blanket. My mom got me this blanket. Happy Mother's Day. You better tell your mom Happy Mother's Day or else, or I'm gonna come for you. And it won't be a good thing if I come for you. It's gonna be a bad coming for you. Not a good coming for you, a bad coming for you. What made me do TikTok? Ooh, I like this question. I like when you guys kind of pick at my brain and you actually make me think about the question more deep than just surface level. I don't like things just being surface level, okay? Okay, so I first started social media like junior year of high school, maybe. Just kind of like on Instagram, like posting like cute pics and stuff like that. And then when I graduated high school, I was like, okay, I would like to do something on social media. And I kind of learned about streaming and how streaming was. And I kind of realized like streaming could be a career. And I was like, that is so cool. Like I like to stream in general. What if I could make that a career? So I first started streaming when I was about 19 and I've kind of took it from there. I've always streamed ever since. There's been phases though in between those 5 years where I streamed more than like other times. I feel like. So. Excuse me. I had to yawn again. The pros and cons of living in Florida. I like your questions. Some people are just good at asking interesting questions. Okay. We're gonna do the hat and mustache. Pros and cons of living in Florida is what somebody asked me. So, I'm gonna talk about the pros and cons. You can agree with me or disagree. Unless you've lived in Florida, I feel like you really can't have an opinion. Like, I can't have an opinion on Alabama when I've never been to Alabama. Okay, pros and cons of living in Florida. Pro, nature thrives here. Nature is always doing well. I think a lot of times humans thrive with nature. There's so much to do here. There's so many different things, different hobbies to try, different things to do. I feel like it's really hard to get bored here. These are pros. A lot of job opportunities at the beach. You get pretty tan in Florida because the sun is so strong. Since we're so close to the water, the sun usually is a little bit stronger. Cons, we have hurricanes, natural disasters, hurricanes. The heat in the summer gets pretty unbearable sometimes, but it's manageable if you're used to the Florida sun. It's definitely manageable. Another con. I feel like the real estate in Florida is just crazy expensive. That's a con. Thank you, Manny. Thank you. Is it better than Kansas? I guess it just depends what you value. You know, if you like more like that southern vibe, then I think that you might like Kansas a little bit more. If you like the more the countryside. There is countrysides of Florida, though, to believe it or not. Believe it or not, there is. Okay, let's set up a new live goal. We're going to do the shell energy because we give shell energy. My zodiac sign, I'm a Pisces. That is my zodiac sign. Thank you, robot. What a nice robot. What do people in Florida do for fun? It all depends on the person. Some people that I know that are my same age don't even actually go to the beach. Surprisingly. I don't know why. I think, too, people just kind of go through phases. Osmo, thank you. Good to see you. We can do something fun. Robots! Ow! Thank you for the penguin. That penguin reminds me of Surf's Up. If you've ever seen Surf's Up, that penguin reminds me of that movie. That was too cute. I like the penguin. Okay, let's set up a new goal. We're gonna do socks and sandals, even though this one's kind of cringy. Because who wears socks and sandals? I guarantee there's one person on here that wears socks and sandals. Have I wore socks and sandals before? Yes, for a short amount of time. I would not go out and about and wear them, though. Just like slipping on some slides. Thank you, robots! Thank you. Slides and sandals. I can't. I can't. Okay, we're gonna do the legend crowned. Ooh. Thank you, robot. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go start a bubble bath. Give me a second, everybody. Okay, I'll be right back. Do I have a crush on a famous actor? No. Give me 1 second, everyone. 1 second. I do not have a crush on a famous actor. No, I do not. Oh, I am head over heels. Everyone's talking about the robot. Robot, you must be pretty cool because people are talking about you. Okay, let's choose a new live goal. We're going to do my favorite, and it's these colorful wings because they're so pretty. I like all the pretty gifts. I like the cool and I like the pretty gifts. What is that? Thank you, robot. Thank you. Michael said, marry me. Wow, that's pretty quick. We haven't even went on a date yet. I can't imagine marrying somebody I never went on a date with. There's no way. There is no way I could marry somebody I never went on a date with. That's crazy business. Robot! Thank you. I like the corgi. So when I was younger, I grew up with a Jack Russell. She was like a Jack Russell Terrier mix. And her name was Josie. And literally, she looks just like the corgi. So whenever I see a corgi, I always think of her. Very great dog. She was a great dog when I was a baby. It's a very sweet dog. I think that Jack Russells are great dogs, especially if you have like a newborn child. They're really good around newborns. They're very smart and intelligent dogs. Very healthy for the most part as well. You guys hear my bubble bath? I love bubble baths. For your mom? Oh, me too. I like chocolate covered strawberries. I love chocolate covered strawberries. The last time I had a chocolate covered strawberry was for my birthday. I look like ABBA girl. I've gotten that comment before. Gosh dang it, that's in the way. Move. I said move. Is it affordable to live in Florida? It just depends. Robot! Thank you. It just depends on your lifestyle, you know? Everyone has a different lifestyle. What they desire, what they enjoy. Everyone has a different lifestyle. So it really just depends on your lifestyle. And Florida would be good for you. Robot is a legend. Yes, he is a legend. 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 I want to do something cool. Let's do these fairy wings. Thank you, King Sunny.
And as a therapist myself, of course I'm...
Look, you're not actually going to get anything done by watching another YouTube video. You're literally only procrastinating more. What you need
Thank
is
you,
something I like to call
Robot.
a GYST.
That was nice of
That stands for
you.
get your shit together.
Be a mom, though. Trust me. I would love to be a mom one day, just not right now. I'm still so young. I'm 24. Okay, I want to choose one that I've never seen before. Let's see.
With Amex Platinum, you get guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout at fine hotels and resorts, so you can dive in to the last day of vacation. That's the powerful backing of American Express.